Bup. Hello, this is Tayu, your sick emotional support animal. Hi there, Leopin. Hey there, Crystal. Congrats on being first. Hi there, Dami. Congrats on being you. And Grielson, hello there. And Connie, thank you so much for the subby. Pinning got a bit buggy, huh? That's weird. Twitch do be twitching. It do be a little twitchy. Hi everyone. How are we feeling today? We are feeling like roadkill. We are feeling a little bit like a car just kind of drove over us and backed up a couple of times, and yeah. Don't know if you should be here today. Aw. That's for you to decide. This kind of, this is supposed to be a healing place and activity and stuff, but it can also be a little rough. So, it's up to you. It's up to you. I would love to have you here, even if you think that maybe you're not in a good place. But, earlier I got reminded of someone who hurt me really badly. I'm still not sure the Xanax I took has had an effect yet. I'm sorry to hear that. I will say I'm probably not the best today at giving emotional support. So take that into consideration. But, if you're concerned about making people uncomfortable or something, then don't. I'll put you in a place if it does get a little too much. But I'll put you in a place. That sounds wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. But I'll set boundaries if things do get out of hand. But you just rely on me to do that. You don't have to censor yourself. It's my responsibility to make sure that this place is, good for everyone. So you just do what you think is right and, leave the rest to me. Paper Thin Buddy, hi there. Glad to see you. Big hugs to you too, Lupin. And thanks for that, pets. How much time we got? I don't know. Time for what? Like for the stream entirely? Honestly, today I feel so low energy. Last night was fun, and then off stream we kind of were partying in voice chat, so I'm just dead. Think I'll skip the warm up round? Okay, no worries. Art. Well, as long as I can manage. Got myself some shiny new teeth yesterday. Ooh. That is a big move. I'm glad to hear that you made this big step. You don't get new teeth every day. I'm sure you're very excited. How much time we got for art? I don't know how to answer that question. We'll just see how long I can go until I kind of die. But yeah, silly way to say I had a dentist appointment. Hell yeah. But I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. Oh, hang on, I need to turn on an extra light to make myself nice and shiny. Come on. There we are. Nah. Don't eat my teeth. Aw. What's the point of teeth if you can't even eat them? Okay. Hello. Hi. Let's... I'll not be arting today. For some reason my USB docks are all broken except the keyboard and mouse. Oh dear. We're gonna be low on people drawing. I hope a lot of new people are gonna join us. But yeah, let's Gonna work on that pixel art. Oh. Good luck with that. Pixel art is exciting. Yeah. Alright, let's bring in the sheep. Because I have backup today because I don't see myself able to really sustain this whole stream just by myself because my brain is not there. My sickness is just basically me being really low energy and not quite there, and yeah. Gotta do the dishes, no worries. Why not get new shoes if they still work? Just maintain them. What? Wait. Honestly, happy because I cleaned my shoes and got new insoles and laces. Damn you. It's kind of beautiful that you can be excited about that. Like, you know, that sounds condescending, but I really mean it. Like, I would just be like, God damn, my shoes were dirty, and now I had to do the thing to make them not dirty anymore, and she's blah 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 blah. And you're like, hell yeah, cleaned up my shoes. Now they're good as new. Yeah. It's like, nice. I want some more of that kind of spirit. You can be happy by appreciating the smaller things in life. Yeah. Yeah. I really keep losing track of that, don't I? But yeah. I think that's base to fix up something that doesn't need replacing. And there's a Vulpix in chat. Okay, I got a Vulpix. Alright. Y'all. Let's bring in the sheep. Yeah, let's bring in Vilava, because Vilava is beautiful and is joining us today. You know what? I'm gonna give her a shout out beforehand, so you can all look at her in all her glory.
The game.
The game crashed. Yeah, please give a lot of love to Villa. If you like me, if you like my vibes, then you'll probably like hers. Like, she doesn't have the focus on mental health and stuff, but I feel like her vibe is very similar. Very low energy, but in a particular way, and just comfy, you know? And I could listen to her for hours while doing stuff. She's one of those people I can really just have sitting there and just vibe with while I do stuff. It's cool, yeah. Okay. Let's bring her in. Beep. Hello there.
Oh my god, hi.
Hi. Welcome in.
Hello, hello. I was absolutely not just eating salad right now. Absent-mindedly munching away.
Like a sheep.
I would never. So how are you?
What was that? Hang on, you're a little quiet.
Oh yeah, freak! I forgot. Oh no, give me a second.
Okay. Oh wait, can you not hear her? Is she silent or quiet? Hang on, let me take a sip. Yeah, I saw Connie. It's very true. The lava is epic and cool.
Okay, sorry, I think you just have to turn me up. My microphone stopped working yesterday and I cannot figure out why.
Oh. I already turned you up to 200%.
Oh no. I have to try to...
Hang on, I'll have to
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry, I absolutely forgot about it because.
No worries. I'll turn down the music and turn the desktop audio all the way up.
Okay, it might work.
Oh, wait. No, it might be a little bit very loud.
I can make myself quiet. I will speak softly. I'm gonna switch my microphone now.
Okay.
And speak more softly. So
Okay.
you can adjust.
Okay, that's better.
No. Okay, no. It just won't work. I don't know why. It keeps disconnecting.
Huh.
Why?
I don't know. Okay. Well, they're saying that your volume is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear another amazing bean. The amazingest.
Yay. Do mention if it's too quiet, because I have to use my webcam's microphone right now.
I can hear you. You just try to speak very clearly because my listening comprehension is really bad.
Mood. I'm very bad at speaking loudly, but I'll try my best.
Okay, thank you. Hey there, Kaleman.
Hi.
Kaleman?
Kale, yes. I think. Kale. Like the vegetable.
Oh, kale. Kaleman. Okay. So, does everyone know what we're doing today? I sure hope so. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and explain it anyway.
Please do.
So we're doing introspective art, which is adapted from art therapy, which is a form of occupational therapy. So the idea is that we can use art to connect with and understand the way that we feel and think about things. And I think the way it works is that art, because art involves a series of countless little decisions, it really forces you to tackle like the idea of how you see something, how you feel about it. Because, you know, if you're trying to figure out like how do I depict sadness, you can just draw like a sad face, but like, you know, if you really want to get a little deeper, you're gonna be like, okay, which color is it? And what are the things that I associate with sadness and all that? And through that, you can sometimes really discover some new things about yourself. And when we're done with it, we're also going to share it with each other. You can use a link that I cannot pin for some reason because Twitch is Twitch, to submit it to me anonymously or not so anonymously, whichever you want. And then we are going to discuss them. And just like, I'll get into that later, but yeah. Also note that it's not about art skills. You can draw stick figures or even write words, so long as you put thought into how you arrange those things into a meaningful image. It's all about just those decisions that you put in there to create something expressive, you know? Something...
I would adore if somebody made a poem. It would be really cool.
That is true, yeah. I mean, Crystal already does that. I feel like.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, not Crystal. It's Moon. Moon does that. Yeah, I just feel like it would be harder for me to analyze. I feel like I'm better at analyzing images. Okay, next one. Yeah, the next part is sharing the art. The creation of the art connects you to yourself, and sharing it allows you to connect with others, which can be healing. And because, you know, connection is a fundamental need that we all have, like genuine connection on like a deeper level. And it doesn't get a lot deeper than this. And it can even deepen your connection to yourself, because the feedback can show you things about your art that you weren't even necessarily aware of, can show you new perspectives. And And because that's such a vulnerable thing, I've prepared some way to do it anonymously. If you don't want your art to be associated with you. And yeah, we have, I'm gonna put up the link later, but there's also a channel on the Discord where you can find the link. And yeah, next up is the rules for when we discuss these things. The point of analyzing the art is to express the feelings and thoughts that the art evokes in you. You should only speak for yourself and your own experiences, and you should also, if other people comment on your art, you should take it as, hey Grilson, you should take it as people just speaking for themselves. It doesn't necessarily reflect on you, it's just like, it's the person sharing what happens in them when they see this image. And you can take that or leave that. What you shouldn't do is to make any assumptions about the artist, like try to psychoanalyze them or something. Try not to make any jokes about the art, and don't try to figure out or comment on who you think drew it if they aren't coming forward and explicitly saying it. Like, basically, don't do anything that would make someone regret submitting their art. I did a master. No non-mean-hearted jokes here. And try to avoid commenting on the quality. Like, it's not a contest. Even if the image is like really good, it's not the space for that. And even then, like, pro tip, if you really want to compliment someone on their good art, the best thing you can do is to just let them know what it made you feel. Because that's what art is about, you know? It's about evoking something. And if you communicate what it evoked in you, then it lets the person know that they succeeded, you know? Alright. There's only so many streams I can watch, I'm sorry.
There's so many on today.
Yeah. But I'm glad to have you here, Kavi. Got 5 open, oh dear. That is a lot. Friday curse, oh dear. Maybe we should, well, Sunday isn't gonna be a lot better. Yeah. Unfortunately, only Friday and Sunday are options because I had a poll about when people have time for this, and yeah.
Yeah, that's why everyone is also streaming, because they have time on Fridays.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah. Oh geez, I made the music really quiet. But I got an idea for the warm-up round. For the first round, we're going to do a warm-up round. Ask Teo about his progress. Progress has been kind of stalling badly recently because of the sickness. Hello. But I did make a little bit of progress, partly also helped by Villa. By the way, I totally forgot. Could you please introduce yourself?
Oh my god, let me eat.
Okay, never mind.
I was so prepared for you to speak for a while.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Vilava. I'm a VTuber and I'm a sheepthaw. I am very cozy vibes. I like to stay calm at games. I like to have fun playing games. I am also an artist on the side. I was supposed to play more games than play art. Yes, play art. Draw art. But they sort of became like 50-50% on my channel. I'm a person who does not like to get angry. I don't like to rage at games. So if you enjoy watching people get angry and scream and yell, I likely won't be your person. But otherwise, I guess that's what I am. Hi.
Honestly, we don't deserve Villa. At least I don't. I'm really blessed to have her. Honestly, Sean, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get better soon. Take good
Knowing
care of
your own
yourself, okay?
boundaries is also important, so good job recognizing them.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, okay? Alright, so, yeah, we usually have like, shakes the goat, you deserve lovely good things. Well, okay, I do. But Villa is just, I'm so glad that she just popped up one day and just started being such a positive and helpful presence in my life. Just it's wonderful. Yeah. So yeah.
I like my people.
We usually have 2 or 2.5 rounds of this. And the first round is like a warm-up. And I figured out the perfect concept for the warm-up rounds. Because last time I did art therapy at the clinic, we drew some, we just painted to some relaxing music. And I think, Potato, hi. I swear I could just stream you in place of meditation music. I think I'm feeling my blood pressure drop in real time. Aw. I'm glad to hear that. There's a Cradley in chat. But hang on. let's not get distracted by Cradley, even though it looks very distracting. The point is, I think drawing to music is like a really good way to get into the idea of like connecting to your feelings and figuring out how to express them visually. Like a lot of people already have like a very a sort of form of like synesthesia. Like there are people who have like real synesthesia who can like really see sounds and hear colors and stuff. But a lot of people will still be like, you know, there's this famous experiment where people were given like round shapes and pointy shapes, and pretty much everyone and like the words boba and kiki, and pretty much everyone agreed that the round shape is boba and the pointy shape is kiki. So like there's already this kind of connection between sounds and visuals that you can connect to.
I cannot believe that you would say that my past cat is a triangle.
She was named Kiki.
Well, she did have pointy bits, didn't she?
Some of them.
Yeah. And right, and like music, like for example, yeah, you can listen to the music and just try to get a sense for like its shape, you know, like if it's like if it has a bouncy vibe, like doing doing doom 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 doom, you're gonna be like, okay, that sounds bouncy though. So what do I associate with bouncy music? It's like when I'm bouncing, I'm playful, you know, that is associated with happiness. It's playful and stuff. And yeah, I can start working from there. So yeah. Also, hi DB. Yeah, I live. Barely.
Good job on living.
Your username is cool because potatoes are tubers. True. Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I'm a potato.
Yeah. We're all couch potatoes, aren't we? All VTubers. You rang?
According to you, I am the couch, so...
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have prepared a song for this. Wait, let me also prepare the timer. Countdown timer.
I'll tell you is setting that up. I don't know, is this too much information? But if anybody is worried about it, I am not like a neurotypical happy-go-lucky person who is gonna be like, oh no, you poor person. I have also gone through very severe depression, and I also have ADHD. I suspect that I am also on the autism spectrum in some way. So don't worry, whatever you're gonna present, I am not gonna be like, oh no, you poor baby, how could this be? So yeah, don't worry about it. I understand. I get it. Go away.
Yeah. ADHD.
It's not something yeah, it's not something I talk about often, so it's not something a lot of people probably know. But yeah, I figured it might be a good idea to like make people aware in this context.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's all.
You are understood.
What the hell is going on with this? Hang on.
I don't know. It's a magical wand. Wand. Is it wand or wand?
Oh, a wand. A wand.
Wand. Okay. The one time they spell R like R.
Yeah, English do be like that.
ADHD autism game race. Ah, heck yeah.
Heck yeah. What is happening? This is so weird. Like you guys can't see what I find so weird, but like OBS is just acting really strange about all this. But yeah, no, we have a timer.
Do you want a plugin for OBS that has a timer in it?
You know what? That would be sweet.
I can give it after the stream so you don't have to fiddle with it, because you have to restart OBS for it. But
yeah. It's art day. I was just about to ask what's the plan for today. Yeah, it's art day. English is weird and the same letter can be pronounced a bajillion different ways depending on context. Yeah.
Tell me about it. Finnish is a language where every letter in the word is pronounced exactly as it's written. The way you say "r" does not change in any word. So English is sometimes really confusing for me.
Yeah.
English aren't that hard.
All right.
That's what she said.
That's what.
Sorry, I couldn't. I'm sorry. I will go back to my salad.
I love you. You're great. Okay. Right. So, for the first round, we're gonna draw to music, and the music begins now. All right. I should give it to you. You're probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything. I don't notice. Oh yeah, my stream is muted.
Hang on, I'll put the link.
I am so smart.
Wait. Heck. There we are. I put it in the. There. Oh, music is loud? Okay, sorry. Wait.
It's because of my microphone. I'm sorry.
No worries.
It has not, like I'm watching my main microphone right now. It's not it's not what I'm using, but I'm watching it. And it's not disconnecting right now. After I unplugged it from the computer and plugged it back in. But I'm so sure the moment I switch back to it, it's gonna be like, working? I refuse.
I refuse. Man, technology is so weird. Oh, I just need to start the timer. Okay, timer starts now. We have 30 minutes. So yeah, try to get a sense for the music, get a sense for how it feels, and then try and translate that into art, into visuals. Oh right, still can't pin. Oh heck.
Do you trust me enough to make me a mod and I can try to pin it?
Sure.
I will post the emote so you can find me more easily. There you go. Oh my god. Can you believe it? I'm a moderator.
Yay!
In this message. Da-da-da-da!
The music is still a little loud, isn't it? Whoa, what happened? Why is it buffering now? Yeah, if you have a scene in mind while listening to this, try to focus on what kind of scene it is. Like, is it a melancholic scene? Is it a hopeful scene? Something like that.
And maybe if you are having too specific thoughts, don't draw like form. Draw colors, draw lines, draw curves. Go a little abstract with it.
Yeah.
Just see what comes out.
Where the hell? Where is my capture? Oh my god. This is the worst.
I did not almost drop my tablet. Everything is fine.
There we are. Okay, heck, God, everything is messed up. Sorry, I'll bring the music back in a second. Mind if I yank the link to the music? I would. Can you not hear it properly, or because I would prefer to send you guys the link to the music afterwards to make sure
I
that
can say that seeing the art for the music did affect already my mind about it.
Yeah, exactly. If you know like the context, it's gonna affect what you're gonna draw. Like that's the problem with using video game music like this. I hope that no one just really pretty. I want to possibly add it to my playlist. Okay, I'll share it afterwards. No worries. It is really pretty. It's part of my going to sleep playlist.
I wonder how this right.
What was that?
I'm gonna try this on iPad.
Okay. Yeah, Hollow Knight has a really pretty OST, I hear. Okay. Let's try and get into this. And now I have the challenge of not letting myself be too influenced by what I already know about it. But I do have a bit of an advantage also because I associate this music with staying at my mom's place, because I would listen to it a lot back then, for reasons that I'll explain later. Spotted Royale, hello there. You're still well in time to join us for the first round. Oh right, I need to update the text. First round, join to music. I'll send one song on the music channel and server if you want to do all this again sometime. I think it'll fit perfectly. It's just... I mean, I will do that, but I'll need to try to find music that as few people as possible already know, you know? This song is already way too well known, honestly. On your own. Oh, okay. Sure. I'd love to have my music like this. Yeah, I figured that among my audience, there's probably not too many people who are familiar with this song. Man, I'm probably way too caught up in what I know about the song already. It's really hard to dissociate yourself from that. Okay, have a good one, mums. There's this part of the song that is a little bit more intense than the rest. Let's get that in there. And I've got to manually restart it every time, because there's no extended version of this somehow.
I had to go abstract because I thought I had an original idea and then I had to restart the song and I realized that no, it's just the same pixel from different angle.
Ah! Oh no.
I haven't even played the game.
Yeah, the association really sticks with you, you know, once you have an image associated with it.
The music does convey that feeling also perfectly, but
Yeah.
the image did not help.
Wait, hang on. Let's get another layer here. Then I can set this one to multiply. Hi there, Moon.
Hi.
You still have time to join the first round. We're drawing to music.
At least I get to use all this process I usually don't.
What was that?
I get to use all this process I usually don't when I'm going just abstract about it.
I feel like the format I chose is like really weird for this. Like I keep wanting it to be longer. That's what she said, etc.
You are learning.
Good job!
Ah, thanks. I'm not sure I should be congratulated for that one. The music... I gave you one. It is.
But remember, the origin is not what is important, but rather what it makes you feel.
Exactly. I feel like I'm kind of done already. What else is there? Is everyone making good progress on their art?
I'm kind of liking what I'm doing.
Good. Waiting for Krita to process my strokes? Oh dear.
Oh no.
This music is making me speed. Ooh. The music generally makes me slow down because it's so meditative, but I think I know what you're saying. It's very inspirational. It's very, very rich in emotion. How do I do this? How's going is going. It's just kind of going. Oh wait. Pretty burbs. Thank you. You ate something spicy, oh dear. Are you okay?
Oh no.
I need to drink some milk or eat some bread.
Cheesecake is apparently very amazing.
Oh,
If you burned your mouth.
which reminds me, I hit 1,000 followers.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. What do you guys think? What should I do to celebrate that? Because that reminded me because apparently a lot of people do like punishments for that kind of thing, which seems very counterintuitive. Why would I be punished for that?
That chat finally gets the revenge. For what? I don't know, but they get a revenge.
Nondescript revenge.
Yes.
24-hour stream, I'm not sure I can do that. But also, I'm already gonna be doing the my debut on the 24th.
I mean, you could just combine the two.
Yeah, collab
Make
stream
it a
with
debut and also like celebration stream.
Collab stream with multiple people would already also be what I do on the 24th for my debut. So, My Krita is using 6 gigs of RAM right now. Oh, wow. Krita is your needy girlfriend. Got an idea, but I don't know if you like it. Oh, do tell.
I don't know how to draw a straight line.
The same way you draw everything.
Those lines are not straight. I am too bisexual for this.
And that is what art is all about, expressing yourself.
Oh my god, I even use the right colors for this. Beautiful, perfect. This is what art is about.
Draw a line going gaily forward.
Genius.
I know you're not much of an artist, but I think it would be fun to do a little raffle for you, all of your followers, and whoever wins the raffle gets a little art from the amazing goat. Oh,
Yeah, people usually like that.
that's true.
Hello.
Hey there, Ludwig. How are you doing? Thank you for the cat package.
Since I'm, so to speak, co-hosting this stream, I don't mind like outing myself as the one who created this. So do you want me to like post this to DMs or the channel or?
Good point. I guess you could just send it to me via DMs.
I will DM you this.
The raffle is not a bad idea. People do keep already asking me about like opening commissions.
Yeah.
Your train's almost arrived. Ah. I guess that means you're not joining us for this round. Let me do a little stretch. Enjoy your training mission. I think Ludwig is already quite prepared. Krita is not responding. Oh no!
Daddy, no!
No, she's ghosting you too.
Oh no!
Oh no! Ah, the worst. Just pressed Control S. Ah, as it started freezing. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. How big are you drawing?
Yeah, like... Why do I have a brush for hay? Well,
Why not?
for all your hay needs, I guess. Like, I don't know, maybe you need to draw a horse, and the horse wants to be fed. Let me restart. I'm gonna need to take a pee break real soon. Hey, hello. Just 5K by 7K resolution. That is pretty big.
It's not the biggest, but it is very big.
Yeah.
That is also what she said.
Yes.
I cannot stop. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I woke up and I chose violence. Toby, leave me to my shame.
You fit in perfectly well here. I tried painting once, but I ruined my tablet. Instructions unclear. Ah, you see, I think you misunderstood something there.
No. He has a point.
No, you see, you're supposed to use a tablet for chiseling.
Yeah.
You chisel stuff out of the tablet, and then leave it for the ages. Alright, let me copy this again. Oh wait, it's already pinned.
Yes.
Why did you manage to pin it and I didn't?
I don't know. I'm stronger than you.
Oh.
I have like 2 more limbs.
Yeah. Would it be rude to ask you how much you weigh?
I don't know. We don't have scales up on the top of the mountain.
I see.
I do not know how to measure that.
Good answer.
But I am 5 rabbits tall, so.
Oh.
And 2 squirrels, if you're like very particular about it.
That is a very, very American way to measure your height.
Oh yes, 5 news, yes. The new syndrome. Go to the toilet, dude. You needed to go to the toilet.
Yeah, but no, like I need to wait for the alarm to finish. I don't know how long it's gonna keep blaring into people's ears.
Yes. Oh, gross.
Oh, by the way, we have 1 minute left.
Yes.
Once you're done, submit to the forum. You too must submit to the forum.
5 rabbits long or horizontal? Diagonal.
Diagonal.
Are there rabbits, jackrabbits or bunnies? I only have dust bunnies. We don't have bunnies on the top of the mountain, okay?
Take us to the toilet with you. I can't. Miho was just playing Minecraft and listening to your nice voice.
Also allowed.
That is fair. Alright. Should I go to the Be Right Back screen, or do you want to talk to people?
I can talk to people.
Okay. I'll be right back then.
I don't actually know what to talk about. I drew an abstract piece. I don't usually draw abstract because I am a very visual person, but every time I do draw abstract, especially if it has like a theme behind it, it's actually very fun. So I would certainly encourage people, like, find a texture brush. I feel texture brush is what makes abstract fun. So
if you ever feel stuck with like something that needs a prompt, try doing abstract. You might like it. Your creator is refusing to export. Oh no. Also, Teiyu was earlier talking about like this, that like everyone does have, what is the name of it again? Like when you see colors when you listen to something. I would say I have like complete opposite of that. I have actually aphantasia. I don't see anything when I close my eyes. Anything at all. So if any of you guys are in the situation where you have aphantasia or some level of it, like there's levels of what you see when you close eyes. Some see like vague smoky pictures. I see nothing. It's pitch black. It's completely empty, which might explain something about how my brain works. So yeah, take this as an encouragement. You don't have to have a visual mind to be able to draw. All you have to do to be able to draw is draw. Just keep drawing. Like, draw badly and draw again. That's basically it. I'm going to just go and try to relax. I hope everyone here has a good time, and Teo, please don't push yourself too hard. Do relax, do relax. I see everything when I close my eyes. I've heard of that. I had a talk with my friend with it. Like we were using the apple example, and she could see the apple, she could like rotate the apple, she could grab the apple and take a bite out of it. And meanwhile, I'm here like, I cannot see. I can see the light dots you see when you close your eyes, and that's it. My buddy got that, but with music, it made him fantastic musician, even if he didn't like it. I actually am also tone deaf. I cannot hum anything. I cannot remember. I don't have earworms because I just don't remember the tunes because I just cannot replicate them. It's black technically, but I imagine and see things in my mind's eye basically. Yeah, exactly. Like the way I don't have visionary mind or like memory, and I don't have like wordy memory. I would explain my memory as abstract. It's like when I think of an apple, I know what apple looks like. I know it's round. I know it's red. I know what red is, but I cannot see it. I have really rich imagination. I can imagine whole landscapes and stuff. Same. I just cannot see them. It's really interesting when you like really deep dive into it. Meanwhile, drawing them is a nightmare. Oh, yes, exactly. But also sometimes I feel it helps because if I don't see beforehand what I want to do, like whatever you put down, it is the best version of that you have ever seen. So yeah, just go for it. Try stuff, draw stuff. Don't feel limited by your own mind. I see you moving. Are you back?
Hello.
Hi.
Here's the music. Observe. It is, in fact, from Horizon Forbidden West.
I have 100 images in my mind per second. None are about what I'm fucking. Welcome to ADSD! Yay!
Don't actually, yeah. Maybe not.
I have very vivid and wild imagination already. I don't need LSD for it. And I don't need alcohol for it either.
That's actually really good. I have difficulties with imagination. Like I have difficulties holding on to an image. Like it just kind of vanishes.
Yeah, it's just like I have aphantasia that I don't see anything when I close my eyes.
Oh.
That's what we are talking, like basically the imagination and how people imagine things, see things when they close eyes, stuff like that.
Wait, you have aphantasia, but you have a strong imagination?
Yes.
How does that work?
I don't know. It's kind of like, well, for Willowa, I saw like a picture about like a sheepdog, which opened my mind. Oh yeah, like I can be a sheepdog. I can be a sheep and a human at the same time. That's perfect. And then I was like, well, when I imagine, like, if I think about what kind, I want it kind of be like kind of Nordic vibes. And okay, what do I know about Nordic vibes? I know I wanted her to like have those thick braids that like look really warm and like poof. And like I just get like these kind of context clues, like maybe I want this color and maybe I want like this vibe and maybe I want like this contrast and stuff like that, and then I just start like placing them one by one onto the canvas and see what comes out.
I see. Fascinating. I wonder if I'm on like the aphantasia spectrum, so to speak.
If you close your eyes and you think of an apple, what do you see?
I can have an image of an apple in color, like flashing in front of my eye for like a split second.
And then it's done? Or is it just like blinking?
It's just like chip.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, let me scroll back and see what I've missed.
Nothing at all.
Tay, don't push yourself. Okay. I see everything when I close my eyes. That it feels like
Look at what while you do that.
lyrics or something. Alright, I should turn the music down. Man, imagining whole landscapes, that sounds so cool. He asked us if a song is a bop or a jam, and for me to define each, and I just sit there, it's like, it's a bop. That sounds awesome. I could do that. Like a bop is more bouncy, and a jam is more like flowy, you know?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it's from Horizon Forbidden West, the second game. First thing I imagined when I listened to this OST, I saw a whole landscape, a mountain and all the trees, but then suddenly it all changed to a city. There was still a mountain, but the city was all broken and run down. That is extremely apt, actually. Don't know what happened. I closed my eyes and everything was on fire. You know, happens to the best of us. Found out early on that for me, the closed eyes imagination is fueled by my memories. Like my brain uses what I've seen before as reference. I mean, that's everyone though. That's perfect. Bob is fancy. Yeah. Yeah. The synth at the beginning of the song actually jump-scared me a little. That particular synth made me think I was in boss fight out here. What's your excuse then? Well, that's for you to find out. Okay, let's start. Villa, would you like to start, or should we?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It can give some people more time if they need it.
All right. Ooh. God damn. What? Not me immediately being like, oh, it's so beautiful, even though I said that we shouldn't comment on that. You know, it just happens.
Where do you like it? But mostly it just has pretty colors.
Yeah. So, what's most striking is that there, like this interplay of warm and cold, of light and dark. It gives a sense of being in a cave too. Something's falling from there. Or I guess? Is it a cave or is it the sky? That is a good question. Like, huh? It's actually okay. I was thinking that it's like a cave ceiling, because that would be a more natural place for such a big drop to form. But that wouldn't explain like the very small drops in other places. What if you imagine it as the sky, it's like the sky is crying, you know? It's like there's little bits of rain and stuff, but then there's this one place where it's like this force really gathers, this emotional force, and it's like really powerful crying, you know? That's what it feels like. And the contrast of the colors, the warm and cold, the dark and light, feels healing. Like it feels like the healing properties of crying. Like you've gone out of the darkness and now you're in touch with the light, and it's opening this dam where now the water and all this pain just bursts forward in one powerful motion. Well, not in powerful motion, but like it's more like it's getting squeezed out, like forcefully, like it hurts a little bit. But it's good.
Like a sky cheat.
Yeah. Okay, let me see what everyone else thinks of it, and then I would like to hear your thoughts on it. Girl, the colors. This makes me want to cry in a good way. Oh yeah.
Aww.
Literally see a closed crying eye when remembering so many OSTs from so many games. What to Cynthia them all? Please do. And sorry, was that made in 30 minutes? The talent of full display? Yeah.
Thank you.
The sky is weeping now, the shed tears of the gods now nourish the land. Yeah.
Ooh, that's so poetic.
Yeah.
So I mentioned I saw the picture and I couldn't stop thinking of like battlefields and losing somebody. Like you lost somebody important, but the battle is won. And then I really had to move away from trying to draw any figures because it just became that. And so the music really feels like bittersweet to me. Like you won, but at what cost? And I started kind of just like doodling like the warmth of the win and the coldness of like what it took to get them. And while I was doing it, the music really made me think of that. I think it's from manga. I think it's from Full Metal Alchemist. Like
no spoilers.
The sky is clear, but you are not here to see it.
Aww.
I think is the quote. And I think that was like what really was like the direction there. Like the sky is warm and beautiful and you are not here to see it.
Oh. That brings to mind, that puts to mind like it makes me think of someone like projecting their own sadness onto the sky, you know?
Yeah.
Like
the rain can cleanse.
Yeah. Like you see the sky and you see your own sadness reflected in it. Can I maybe DM one to you? I want to know your take on it, maybe possibly know what you see when you listen to it. Sure. To me it looks like both beautiful and sad at the same time, like there's hope up ahead, but still grief for the past. Yeah.
Pretty much, yes.
Alright, let's see the next one. Freaking, I should have prepared like a way to automatically loop this music.
I mean, there are websites that loop our music automatically.
Yeah, I just didn't have the time to do that. Okay, next one.
Ooh.
Would you like to comment on it?
Yeah.
I'm still collecting my thoughts.
To me, it looks like something. I'm a plant person, so and I don't remember who it is. I recognize the style. I just don't remember the name behind it. But like the way they draw things often remind me of plants, and this to me feels like plants don't grow in darkness. Most plants don't grow in darkness, but this one has, and it feels like it's creating its own light. Like it is that like formidable thing that pierced through the darkness against all odds, created its own own living conditions, own way to survive in this place that is otherwise dark and inhospitable. And there is somebody who is like witnessing this, perhaps for the first time, and like she's kind of, it feels almost like godly in a way, with the like floating thing in middle of it, like this really strong, really mystical thing, and just basking in the like light of this thing that is alive but not really in the way the plants are, but somehow just that had this mind of creating its own little universe and being the god of it. That's what like strikes out to me.
God damn. That is amazing. Yeah, I get a similar sense from it. Like, to me it looks like it's this very divine living relic plant thing, and it looks like it has a force field that is protecting it from the rain or something.
Could also be, yeah.
And yeah, it looks like this person was on a journey to find it, or maybe found it by accident. And it looks like the end of a journey, or a turning point at least. Like, maybe it's not the end of the journey, but maybe it's the point where they found this mystical thing, and now the tides of whatever calamities befalling the land will turn, or something like that, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really, really powerful. What do you guys think?
It feels like intimidating but safe at the same time, you know? Like it has this like the vines that kind of look like thorny, but at the same time it feels kind of warm.
How do you make your avatar stay on while streaming on Twitch? What do you mean? What do you mean by stay on? Beep. Aware. Wait, is that an emote? Man, I'm being confused again. Thanks for the posture check, by the way. Salvation born from a survival need, not from a place of comfort. Like in terms of placing it. I don't know.
If you're talking about VTuber models, there is a setting in VTube Studio that like it has like X, Y, Z angles, and it relates to physics, and you have to put them on 0 if you don't want your model to be swinging all around the screen.
Right. Yeah. That's I turned off the X-axis for my VTube Studio, so I made the Y-axis, I think. Yeah, I made it a little bit active there, so I can sit up and stuff. But
it's in the movement configuration.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right. What did they have to say about this image? Heck, where is it? There we are. Their comment: "Go forth in search of something beyond, for you are born to be curious. Let music be your guide. The melody and notes that you see in the grand oaks and fallen trees may guide you to your oath. And at the end of your path, do you see it? The light of the ashen tree still stands after all this time. So play alongside us. Let the ashen oak hear us once more. Goddamn. Let me read that again. Those are big words. Go forth in search of something beyond, for you're born to be curious. Let music be your guide. The melody and notes that you see in the grand oaks and fallen trees may guide you to your oath. And at the end of your path, do you see it? The light of the ashen tree still stands after all this time. So play alongside us. Let the ashen oak hear us once more. Yeah, dude.
It's a journey.
I get words mixed up all the time too, yeah. Hi there, Kana. I'm struggling, but we're doing fine. Thanks to Villa. Elden Ring lore? Maybe. So now I have to interpret that stuff. But yeah, it's like... I really like how this suggests that... music is your guide to discovering yourself, and that's what this is all about, so hell yeah.
To many it really is. A lot of people say that music helps them or like save them or make them discover stuff for themselves.
Yeah, definitely. It's really important to me to like regulate emotions and stuff. Okay. And I've gotta reboot the music.
Hey, Asminiko.
Okay, next one. Hi, Nick. How are you doing? Okay. So this looks surprisingly cold, which I don't know why it's surprising. I guess it's just because of my own associations. There is like, Would you like to start? My brain is really slow today.
It makes me think of those. I live in a very Finland is covered in snow half of the year. So this makes me think of those like really like those mornings where the snow is really powdery and it's like just rolling all over the asphalt constantly. And I think the green lightnings really make me think of like something kind of nagging you, like it's not like it looks like a calm morning, but it is not. And like the wind is like softly still like passing you, but still like there is this strike behind you, so to say, behind your mind. Like it should be a calm moment and everything around you is calm, but you are not calm.
Oh. I think it wasn't supposed to be green, but it's fine. What struck me at first above everything is that there's like these very different kinds of motion there. Like it looks like on the bottom it looks like like an icy river or something, and the moisture in the wind up above, it looks like flowing gently, but then the lightning strikes are like going in an entirely different direction, downwards, and striking down forcefully.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like there's like some kind of conflict there, like you're trying to find your footing while everything hurts a little bit,
A spark in the air.
Yeah. And yeah, I hope you can find that footing, basically. Oh dear, dummy. Is your computer okay?
Tommy's computer begging for its life.
What did you miss? Oh, you missed. I don't know. I don't know what you missed. A bunch of stuff. Better slowly getting back into things, returning to work at a slow staggered pace, been cleared to perform surgery in time to save my licenses. So a lot less stress. Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, the coldness makes me think of a perilous journey up a wintry mountain, but it's epic and adventurous, you know? Yeah, it does. Yeah, the motion does suggest that it goes upward. So yeah, that's a good point. Like, cinematically speaking, like it goes from left to right, so the motion is upward. So yeah, maybe it's a perilous journey. But yeah, well, maybe not perilous, but hard and long. Sorry.
No, you cannot stop.
Can I DM you more? Sure. Just DM me everything. It's fine. Started back yesterday, and once notice was given, requests for consultations on cases have been insane. They keep coming, and as we make progress and check, we have even more than we had before. Like, what happened while I was gone? Did they just not do anything, or did they learn how to cope without me? No, they just use my consultations to make it easier, and what makes no sense. I'm getting requests from all over the country and internationally. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Just, yeah, I hope you can take things at your own pace and slowly get back into the rhythm of things. Thanks for the stretch. Lightning doing different colors hits me as abnormal, like something is wrong. Heat storms have orange lightning, so wonder if this is like a cold storm? Maybe. My first idea was that it's like a more emotional kind of lightning. Like, more like inside of yourself, like a headache or something. A tension headache, maybe?
Green is really interesting color because on the other hand it is the color of healing and nature, but on the other hand it can also be the color of poison.
It's true, yeah. I mean, nature is full of poison, so that makes sense.
Truth.
Okay. Emotional lightning is my new stage name. Hell yeah.
I love that.
Okay. Oh, they did not add a comment. Well darn.
It'll never ever stay. Oh my god, it'll forever stay as a mystery.
Indeed. Unless they want to come forth in the chat and explain their process here.
They'll tell you or whisper to him in chat.
I'm not even planning on performing surgery for a bit, so I can slowly get back to things and focus on my main role as a medical director. Good. A headache with pictures, that's just called thinking. You know what? Valid. Right, let me grab the next one. Uh-huh. Huh. There's a lot going on here. Oh, wait. Oh. I feel like I need to look at this more closely. This looks violent.
Yes.
I'm having trouble identifying much except that it's very messy. Like there's so much going on here. All these conflicting colors. So many messy strokes everywhere.
To me, it feels like there's like chaos and a little bit like pain, uncomfortable, coldness, sharpness, all sorts of that. But there's also like this kind of bubble around them. It kind of makes me think of a candle. In like there's like a little orange thing on top of the strings of the cube.
Oh.
And the light on the top bottom feels like a door opening. Like the light that is like opened into a dark room, you know?
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, that's a very good point. I was trying to interpret it as like graffiti on a wall with like a spotlight put on it, but that actually makes more sense. Yeah, now it's looking like a room where like someone was. Looks like a candle in a ritual circle. Yeah, something like that. It looks. I get the feeling of like a room where someone has been trapped for many days, maybe even years. And yeah, maybe now the door is opening and they can find like freedom, healing, something like that.
I keep noticing the, I think, cogwheel next on the left of the candle.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep trying to think, what does it signify? And I just cannot place it, but I keep thinking of it.
Maybe this is like, maybe it's like a one of those giant bank vault doors, and like that's where the person keeps their emotions bottled up or something. Like that's really reaching, but I don't know, maybe.
Like a piece of cake on a plate.
Maybe. Let's see what they had to say about this. I had to screenshot it. Krita wouldn't export. Also pet the goat, trust. Okay, that doesn't explain anything. Y'all, please walk us through your process. Like the not the.
Yeah, I do see like, I think it's a cake. Yeah, I see the individual lights on top of that. Yeah.
When you go through all the hard work and finally get what you wanted. Oh. Can you explain to us what the cog is about? Maybe essentially it's like how the spider, no matter how calming the music is, it's too calm, too safe, like it's something wrong. Yeah, some people get that, and that is really sad, you know, when you feel so much like everything is unsafe that even something that is supposed to make you feel safe actually feels unsafe. Getting over overthinking. So like the okay. So like the wheel is like the wheel that's always turning in your head, and now you're trying to paint over that, basically. That's interesting. Yeah, that's very That's a difficult process, but yeah. I'm glad you recognize that it's a thing that you have to work on, and I hope you can manage it. Like music and stuff, and connecting to your feelings can really help with that, because you can't just replace your feelings. You can't just replace your thoughts by stopping them. You have to replace them with something else. You have to focus on something else, on something that isn't thoughts. There's an Abron in chat, by the way. Hang on.
I heard that there's Abraham on chat and I was so confused for a second.
Okay. Next person. Ooh. Hang on. Wow. Hang on, I have to restart the music. Damn. So this person... This is very lonesome. I mean, obviously, right? But... What is the expression on this person's face? They're like... They seem a little... I don't know how to describe it. They don't seem sad. They seem in thought, like conflicted, thinking about what brought them here. Their clothes are a little bit like militaristic, it seems like. Which makes me think and like that cross they're holding, I think that's a cross. It feels like a memento, like something they kept with them to remind them of their past life. And now they're on a deserted island. Like palm trees are usually associated with, like, you know, tropical vacation vibes, but I guess they're meant to convey, like, yeah, this is a desert island, like just a tiny little place in the middle of nowhere. So this person feels isolated, and maybe because of their own actions, and they don't cry about it. They're just like unhappy with themselves, I guess. Also, that shine in their eyes. There's something significant about that. Wait, no, that's not a shine. That's them looking to the side. Okay, so, It's hard to tell if that's a shine in their eyes or if it's them looking to the side. I think it's the latter. And if they're looking to the side, then it feels like they can't look that memento of their past life in the eyes directly. You know? What do you think?
I keep thinking of the eyebrows specifically. Like, they look sort of angry and like this. I've been trying to think of the word. I cannot remember it. Like when you are betrayed, but you still sort of believe in it or them, and you are like in that middle portion of like you love it, but you were hurt by it. You are doubting it. Something it did like hurt you, but you are not like completely angry about like at them or like of the situation, but it still left you in this very awkward position of existence. And yeah, like I do think that's like the lone island kind of symbolism here. And also like the sky is really, really dark, which would like mean that like again something bad happened and now the skies are dark and you are alone in the island, and the only thing you have left is this memento or object that you are not sure is it causing you like anger or disbelief, or do you still hold on to it and like trust it and let it lead you. Just like very this like unsure of your footing and feeling alone in whatever decision you are about to make.
Let me see what everyone else said. Looks like a cross. Shiny effect. Ears down. Not necessarily sad. Loneliness. Yeah. Let's see what they had to say about it. The song reminds me of a lot of how I feel about Destiny Islands from the Kingdom Hearts games. The level featuring a tree that grows fruits that holds two people's hearts/souls. It means a lot to me. Oh. What does it mean to you? The level featuring a tree that grows fruits that holds two people's hearts or souls. Oh.
Oh yeah.
And also, I didn't mention this, but there, the title, the image was given a title, and it's "I Am the Villain."
Ah.
Maybe it's just a Jesus thing, and he's holding on to hope in a religious way. Maybe. Makes me feel like a newly minted veteran is going through a crisis. Might be overrating the camo a bit. Maybe. Interesting. There's, for this exercise, I would usually recommend, like, not thinking too much about, like, scenes that it reminds you of, because, with the danger is always that you just end up drawing a scene that similar music or the same music was playing in, but when it's something like this, like something that stuck with you, and it's really interesting to ponder, like, why did that stick with me? Why is this why does this island in a video game level live rent-free in my head? So yeah, it's interesting. I wonder what they... I wonder why. I wonder why it lives like that in their head. Okay, last submission. Hard explanation. What? Last one. And I have to restart the music. Okay. Aw. This is really cute. Something very innocent about it. Like it has this... Yeah, it captures this property of the music that is like kind of wavy, kind of flowing forward, and translated it into a boat ride. And yeah, there's this hopefulness to it, and the sunrise implying that, the dark has just passed, and now you're looking forward to this new land. these new possibilities. Thanks for the lurk. And like, gosh, I like the detail of her taking her hat off to let the wind flow through her hair. To really soak in that moment, that fresh morning air. It's very hopeful.
Yes.
What do you think?
How's that like early morning, dawn, kind of returning home, or maybe leaving home? It could also be like a little bittersweet again. Like you might be leaving what you knew and what you were, and like because the person is not smiling, it's very neutral, a little sad expression. So it could be just like it's calm and it is sweet, but it is bittersweet. Yeah, like Moon says. It feels like saying goodbye to a home, or finally coming back, or coming to a new land.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for me the positive outweighs the negative, because I'm always kind of melancholic, so so for me it's just like, yeah, that's just how happiness works, right? You're happy despite the pain, basically.
Bittersweet is a complicated emotion.
Yeah. It makes me think of arriving at a beautiful island town on an old-fashioned boat with the wind blowing and thinking wistfully of the memories you left behind. I used my character Abalone. Abalone? I don't know how to pronounce that. Because she's often at the beach and has very wistful beauty vibe. That's lovely. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. I guess my image is left over. Yeah, what do you guys think about this? How does it make you feel? I guess there's not terribly much there. Note to you, no self something.
Yes. No self-deprecation.
Yes.
For me, it makes me feel or like think of a forest fire at sunset. Because of the dark cloud on the left, it's like something is burning, something bad is happening, it's sending the birds flying. But despite this, the sun is still setting and sunsets are freaking beautiful. And at the end of the day, most forest fires, there is a lot to say about forest fires, but natural forest fires are not the end of the world, they are not the worst of the world. They enable a lot of new growth to happen. And while they are very scary, they just making new for the new life.
Feels very much like the music, Moon says. I guess so. Yeah, there's a lot of this kind of vibe going on in the images that we saw. I just feel like the top of the tree on the left, and this is nature, just sky with occasional burb. Yeah, like, as I said, this, that smoke feels hard to turn your back on. I guess so. Yeah, it does look like smoke, doesn't it? Yeah. As I said, it's kind of hard to remove yourself from what you know about the music. It's It's from Horizon Forbidden West, and it's the music that you hear when you're flying.
Ah.
And my mom is obsessed with that game. And she always, she was always playing it when I was visiting her a while back. And, then, I got kind of this emotional attachment to it because of that. And when I left her, I was like, wah, 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 because it was like bittersweet.
Yes.
And yeah, I also associate her with birds. Like when a therapist made me draw my family members as animals when I was a child, I drew my mom as a bird because I guess she always gave that feeling of kind of wanting to be free.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like everything is beautiful, but there's a storm brewing. I was kind of going more of a vibe of moving away from the storm, like towards the light.
That works.
Yeah. All right. And now I can finally move on to a longer song that I don't constantly have to rewind. Thanks for the head pats. Okay. Now, this round is done. What now? Let's try to find a subject for this main round. What has been on our minds recently? Like, for me, it's just like, what's been on my mind recently is basically the fact that I need to rest, but I don't want to rest because of stress and stuff, because of things I have to work on. That would be my subject.
It is very common. People are very bad at like taking care of themselves in their means of like resting when they need rest. Because I feel a lot of us feel that we are brought into society that tells us that only productivity is good and rewarded, and when you're not being productive, you are somehow personally failing, which is not true at all, by the way, anybody listening. But it does lead that when people are sick, they feel that they still need to work or they are failing anybody, somebody, customers, co-workers, anybody, and also not true. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
no, it's very true. Yeah. That's one of those things that's really difficult to stop yourself from falling into this trap of thinking that you have to do something to be worth something. Also, Connie, absolutely. Like that's what the that's what the comment section was supposed to be about. But if you don't mind being associated with your drawing, then you can just keep explaining it in the chat. That's totally fine. Yeah. What about you, Villa? Has there been anything particular on your mind recently?
What hasn't been on my mind? Oh no, memory. I have really bad memory. You read that.
Yeah. Loneliness was correct. For one, he is looking away from the tree, but holding hope with the cross. The song gave very somber vibes. He's also very tight sitting, closed in, casting a shadow, sitting closed, very tight sitting closed in, casting a shadow. The specific scene depicts the boss section of the level, a battle with the Heartless. The glint on the cross matches with the glint in his eye, showing he hasn't lost hope but is close to it. Ah, right. Unsure. He is very unsure. He's also looking downward in shame, wondering in repose, pensive. The waters are rough, the waves and tides not giving up. There would be a lot of noise if you were there, overwhelming. Oh dear. But yeah, thank you for sharing that. Right, I knew there was something about the glint being both in the eye and the cross.
Yes.
But I couldn't quite place it. Thank you for clarifying that. Right, anyone else have any ideas for a subject? That includes you, Bella?
I'm looking at my diary, so to say. I guess fear of future is something that has been on my mind lately. Not fear exactly, but it's the best way I can describe it. Like just future, I guess.
Yeah, I totally vibe with that.
Yeah.
That is honestly what I feel right now too. Yeah. Okay, we have fear for the future and something that's very hard to put into a few words. Resting versus productivity? Rest versus productivity, I guess? Oh. Let's make a poll. What should draw? Fear of the future or rest versus productivity? Shibu. What do you guys think? What do you feel? One vote for rest versus productivity. 2 votes for that.
Productivity?
Productivity?
It is very important subject, to be fair.
Ooh, how am I gonna draw that? Oop. Fear of the future is catching up with 1 vote.
Dun, dun, dun.
Use your vote to write. Ah, we have a tie.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Someone
no.
please untie this knot.
Oh no.
Or if anyone really doesn't like one of the subjects, please do say so. Ah, Fear of the future is pulling ahead. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty decisive pull ahead thing.
Well,
Fear of the future is looking like the winner. Love mobile and love that I can vote it so good. Aw. I'm sorry. Well,
mobile can be really prickly.
yeah, but On the plus side, it wouldn't have mattered. So that's what that makes it better, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. You will survive. You're strong. All right. Fear for the future it is.
How to draw this? I have no idea.
All right. Oops, that is 1-0 too many. 30 minutes. Let's go.
30 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours, maybe not. Maybe a little much. How do I put that fear into an image?
We have really been vibing abstract with these kind of things lately. Also, you don't have your drawing window visible.
No idea. Yeah, I didn't start yet. But yeah, what do I do? Let's just start with a color.
What happened?
I dropped my pen.
Oh.
Sorry.
Right, on my end, it sounded like you hiccuped very weirdly, so...
Oh. Yeah, you probably didn't hear the actual noise of it falling.
Oh no, none at all. Hi cat, did you wake up?
Oh, did you get a visitor?
Yeah, she likes to yell at me whenever she wakes up. Because I guess while she's sleeping, I left her. Because she fell asleep.
How dare you?
You know, a monster.
A monster and a scoundrel.
He's irritated.
Huh. You had a weird hiccup.
No, I sneezed.
Bless you. There's a Neubad in chat. Can you guys see this? I guess a little bit. Okay. Didn't quite hit the mark there. Zen, hi there. How are you doing? You are technically still in time to join us. If you want to. How's the cute puppy? Join what? We're doing introspective art. It's like art therapy, but it's not therapy because I'm not a therapist. We're currently trying to draw what fear for the future looks like to us. And, you know, try and learn things about ourselves and connect with ourselves and each other. Who are you calling cute? You. It is in
maybe
fact
something
you.
will click for you about other people's art.
What was that?
And maybe something about other people's art and how they look at things will click for you too.
Oh yes,
And
yes.
you gotta learn something new about yourself.
Yeah. View for the future sounds like my workplace. Yeah. That is, yeah, that is very valid. I think this subject is very relatable to a lot of people. In many different ways. Right. Alright, how do I draw this? How does this work? How do you draw two different bodies interacting?
Don't yell at me, no. Oh, baby. I'm right here. It would help if you would look at me. Hi. Right here, camera.
Oh, heck. Let me get up and try this pose for myself. But yeah, how was Zen today? Zen's EPs. Oh dear. Yeah, I stayed up late too. I went to bed at like... Well, I went to bed not that super late, but I actually managed to fall asleep late, maybe like between 5 and 6 a.m., which is not great. I got up at 2 p.m. My sleep schedule is messed up. Turns out being sick and having a lot of things to do and like daylight saving time and experimenting with sleeping pills, it's not a good combination. Not a good combination of factors. Adulting, right? Yeah. Oh, jeez. This pose is so hard.
Good luck.
Thank you. We are at 60 minutes. How do next work? Can I just grab this person and make them smaller? The magic of digital art.
Oh yes, absolutely. When you draw with devices that enable you to draw on the screen, like Cintiqs or iPads or whatever, and you tend to try to draw on paper, you start to do those finger motions on paper, and nothing makes you feel as stupid.
Reminds me of one time my mom was spending so much time on the computer that when her husband came up and started talking to her, she looked at him and she was trying to find the cursor on his face.
It reminds me of my past boss. Like, I was working on the game industry, and he was talking, like, he did simulation games most of the time. So after like working on a game for a very long time, and then like leaving to like get lunch or whatever, the whole team was looking at like a brick wall and thinking like, oh my god, the texture is looping so seamlessly.
You're gonna go after submitting yours? Okay. Thank you for being here, though.
Thank you.
How the hell do heads work? Man, my... It's not about skill. It's not about skill.
Yes.
But man, I can feel how badly my brain is working today. Freaking...
Left.
Ah, yes, 10 minutes left. That's about comfy and chat.
Oh. I kept thinking, what does it mean that there is comfy in the chat? Until I lifted my head and saw a literal Pokemon called Comfy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Ah.
that makes so much more sense.
There is so much comfy in chat.
So much Comfy. I'm having a lot of blue in my art today.
What was that?
I'm having a lot of blue in my art today.
Ooh, are you feeling blue today?
I guess I am.
Aw.
How I did today was wake up, so I don't know.
Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like I basically woke up just before stream, even though I did have at least like 3 hours to prepare. That's not nothing, I guess. Not sure if I managed to communicate what I want to communicate. Ooh, a brush called Sticks.
Ew.
That's... not quite what I wanted, actually. Why is it called Styx? Like the river.
Is it a custom brush?
I don't think so. I think it's one of the default ones.
Yeah, no idea.
Wait, let me just do this. That works. I think. What was the brush that I used for the background? It was a really cool one.
You can see it on your most recent used.
What?
If you scroll your the brush, you know, the topmost is recent.
Oh. Would you look at that? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hmm.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes left. fascinating. Colors are weird.
Yeah. That makes them fun.
I guess so. Honestly, a good way to look at life and people and stuff. Three minutes left. Yeah, let's put something underneath these people. I just realized it still says first round. This is not
Oh yeah. Well,
first round. Silly. Okay, I'll say I'm done. Definitely not gonna make it any better, that's for sure. Let's put that away for now.
last minute.
Last minute.
I'm happy to announce I finally ate my salad.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I worked so hard for that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we are. So, would you like to start again?
Okay.
All right. Oh, damn. Holy crap.
Symbolism is my jam.
Oh yes. Just had to give that a name. Because I'm saving all of these into the same folder. Look at that. Oh. And now I can't even make you go first to analyze it. I'm seeing... Honestly?
Really?
This actually looks kind of hopeful. Like, this person is moving away from the left. And the left is like, that's hell. That's suffering and pain and explosion. And I guess the thing that makes it difficult is that this explosion, you know, it's not just well, for one thing, what I wanted to say is that it radiates forward into the future, but also, you know, those hands, they're grabbing and they've got pieces of the person. They're like, part of them is still caught up back there. And I think the fear that I see here is the fear that you won't be able to truly escape this stuff that you want to leave behind, all this pain, all this suffering, that it's really a part of you, like, you know, and I guess it is a part of you, but the thing is, you can build on top of that, you know. Like, it looks kind of like tar, but you know, tar is part of the earth, and there's a lot of great stuff you can make with it and build on top of it. I'm a little concerned about their head, though. Like, it seems to be going up in smoke, and oh no, you know, that is not optimal. How to interpret that, though? I guess they're in flux, you know, they're still changing, like they're kind of getting torn apart, but trying to, like, they're, you know, I guess kind of in tandem with what I've been saying, like they're being torn apart, but they can rebuild and maybe become even stronger, like in the process. Like right now they're made of kind of a tarry substance, but the same stuff can be turned into something really strong and resilient. And they are moving. There is that power there to keep moving in spite of everything. And the future itself, it's not looking bad. It's looking pretty calm, actually.
And there's Hunter in the chat.
There's a Hunter in the chat. So, yeah. What were your thoughts?
So the left is explosive. It's sharp, it's chaotic, and it's still warm. It's red is very dangerous but also warm color. It's warm, it's comfortable. It's like what you know already. It freaking hurts, but it's comfortable. You know what it is. You know the worst and the best of it. And that's how it's like good English speak. That's how it is like keeping you like looking back to it, and it's so hard to leave it behind because it's always reaching for you. It's always reminding that hey, you are comfortable here. You know what's going to happen here. And there are like those strings or web like making it harder to like walk away, even if you could just keep walking. Even if the hands don't reach you, the web's always gonna like have a hold of you. And in contrast, the future with the like blue and green is like it's possibly calmer. It's calmer contrasted to the past. But sorry. It's also very foggy. You don't know what is in there. It's scary when you are just walking into a fog. No matter if it's better, you don't know is it better. You just kind of have to trust that if you walk far enough, it is better. But also the figure walking, it is like kind of dissolving because it's tiring. It's tiring to fight the past that is so explosive and trying so hard to make you like not walk. And all you can do is just like keep walking and trying.
Yeah. All you can do is that, but I guess that's what life is, you know? And there's beauty in that, I think. I think this is beautiful. Like, not just the image, but like the idea of it. There's still... It's like how life seemingly came from nothing. Life just kind of came into existence because life wanted to happen, you know? There was a bunch of chaos, and then it wanted to become something, you know? And then it just went.
The colors are also like really stuffy, I feel, in this picture, and like it's not, I don't really like using stuffy colors, but in this kind of situation where like it's a lot of everything, the stuffy feels correct.
Yeah. Alright. If no one in chat has any thoughts, I guess we can move on.
That is tired. It is also a very hard topic to put in picture, which I totally get.
I guess so. Hi there, Boomer. Very sunsetty.
Oh yeah. Purple and orange are my favorite colors to use in art, so...
It is a good color for emotions and
Sunsets
stuff.
are pretty.
Ooh.
It's okay, Boomer.
Want me to begin?
Sure.
I again see tree. I don't know, is the tree symbolism like meant to be there, or is it just me? But I see a tree, and going upwards the tree, there are many possibilities. And many possibilities that have happened and will happen. And all you can do is keep climbing on the tree, hope you land on the correct branch. Like, there are scary stuff, there are comfortable stuff. And like, if you just keep climbing, you don't know which one you end into, but you don't know what is at the top of the tree unless you keep climbing it up.
Yeah, I see something similar. It's like a kind of a roadmap, a flow chart or something. Like, you start at the bottom and then you keep going and you pick a lane, and then just there's like all these possibilities for where you can end up. Like, what are these distinct things? Like, one of them is like, some kind of work at a desk. One of them is reaching into the darkness or something. I'm not sure. Another one is just wasting away in front of the TV, and the topmost one,
Bad end.
it looks like a bloody hatchet to me.
Yeah, blood end. Bad
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. And all these objects hanging from it feels like puppets that have been strung up, and to me that feels like symbolically like hung people. It feels like the worries of like all the pain and suffering you've seen in people, and like who maybe are still alive, but you see the suffering they went through, and maybe there are people who have left your life behind or something. And it's just, yeah, the path is just paved with like all these fears as to what happened to them. Could the same thing happen to you? Stuff like that. I'm finding it hard to put into words, but it's something like that.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what they had to say. The future holds many paths, for which all shall end in dark. The tree of life lasts but a moment in time, much like mortals, of which rotten cores sprout to death. Lives but blinking moments, fear to hold close what little memories. The future doesn't patiently wait, after all, we only live through it in but single moments. The future holds many paths, for which all shall end in dark. Oh, I guess we do all eventually die. That is arguably one of perhaps the defining thing of life as a human. The fact that we are so well aware that we're gonna die. The tree of life lasts but a moment in time, much like mortals, of which rotten cores sprout to death. Lives but blinking moments, fear to hold close what little memories. The future doesn't patiently wait, after all, we only live through it in but single moments. I guess it's like a look at life in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very somber. But on the other hand, I don't know. There's something I can't quite put my finger on about this view of life in moments. Like I don't know how to put it, but like life is infinitely many moments, and something about that feels like every moment is like it exists forever as that moment that it was. I don't know how to put it, but do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like of a film reel that is once filmed, and once it is filmed, you can't really change how the film ended up with.
Thank you, Boomer. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, now that you mention it, that Adventure Time song, Time Adventure, which is like, what was it? What was it? Hang on, let me find the lyrics. Time Adventure lyrics. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense, so we are always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing ends, but you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. Singing will happen, happening happened, will happen, happening happened, and will happen again and again, 'cause you and I will always be back then. If there was some amazing force outside of time to take us back to where we were, and hang each moment up like pictures on the wall inside a billion tiny frames, so that we could see it all, it would look like will happen, happening happened, will happen, happening happened, and there we are again and again, 'cause you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then, and so you and I will always be best friends. Yeah.
So esoteric.
What was that?
It's like it just goes around and around.
Yeah. Thank you, Boomer. Okay. Last submission. Let me grab that. Yeah, I feel this one.
Yes.
Time slipping through your hands. This desperate grab to make the most of time, to not let it just slip by you. Try to fill it with meaning, but it just kind of passes you by, and yeah, the stress expressed by this line, this squiggly line going through your head.
This is so relatable.
It is. And I don't even know what else to say. It's just like, yeah. I feel that so much. Like a scared heartbeat, yeah. 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 I don't know what else to say. The picture just speaks for itself.
Honestly, yes. Time is going too fast, and it's so hard to grasp it.
I guess. The thing about fear for the future is it's one of those, I guess fear for the future is like very tightly linked with fear, like not fear of, but like thinking about the past, and also living in like what if scenarios, like what could have been. And all of those are like all of those are counter to living in the moment. And when you live in the moment, that's where the time actually is. But it's so hard to remove yourself from those fears. But yeah, that's a big part of what grounding exercises and mindfulness and stuff is all about. It's like to remove yourself from these thought constructs that place you in a different time, because that's what happens with that. Like your emotions and stuff, all of that is purely in the moment, but your brain lets you think like, I'm going to die, I should be doing this, I shouldn't have done that, and it's all this stuff that just, sure, that exists, that is a thought, but like right now it doesn't help you to think about that. Like maybe there are some useful thoughts you can have about the future, sure, but stressing about it and being caught in this thought loop is only going to make you miserable, and it doesn't help anyone. And that's the only reason why that fear keeps persisting. The only reason is because you keep feeding it with your thoughts. So yeah. The flower in the air might mean something. To me it gives tropical holiday vibes, like he's trying to enjoy relaxation but can't relax because of the worries of time passing. Maybe.
Yeah.
Trying to have a holiday on that lonely island from before? Maybe. Let's see what they said about this. Fear for the future. I struggle a lot with my mental health, mostly with how I interact with others, how I see others and how I act towards them. Very specific people stick out to me and are special to me, more so than is healthy. Clinging to them causes me to forget other things around me, causing and creating issues further. Will things only get worse despite me being more open and acknowledging what is wrong with me? Only time will tell, and only time will tell if things get worse. Time is scary, time is unknowing. Each color and date correspond to a person. There might also be an item that goes with that person. Some have matches and some don't, some older, some newer. Who knows what happens next? Oh. Okay, so there's a particular meaning to the hearts. Oh. Probably. I guess that's what the flower is about, probably. And there seems to be a feather and other stuff I can't quite place. Oh. So it's about people especially. Hang on, let me go through that again. People stick out to me and are special to me, more so than is healthy. I mean, being attached to people is not in itself a bad thing. It's only about how you, what you make with that feeling, like how you manage to manage that desire to be with them all the time, you know? It's not wrong to be strongly attached to someone. It's just, it can lead to issues if you don't know how to get by otherwise, if something gets in the way of that. It's basically like any other coping mechanism. I don't want to necessarily call it the coping mechanism, but being with others can, I guess it can be a coping mechanism. Like it helps you deal with life, you know? And if that can work, but it can cause an issue if something gets in the way of that, if somehow it doesn't quite work out the way you want it to, if people's needs get in the way and they can't give you as much time as you want or something like that. And that is only where the issue arises. So it's important to diversify and get different ways to deal with yourself, to handle life when when what you usually rely on isn't available to you. Clinging to them causes me to forget other things around me, causing and creating issues further. Yeah, that's another thing about like coping mechanisms. They can be so strong that you might lose track of other things, and I feel you with that. Like I'm kind of similar. I'm not that strongly attached to any particular people, but I have trouble removing myself from like some kind of connection to people, be it through streaming or some other way. And I can only hope that you can like arrange yourself with that. Not recognizing that is a big first step towards getting there, you know? Will things only get worse despite me being more open and acknowledging what is wrong with me? I don't think so. I don't think that's usually how it works. Like, usually acknowledging your issue is like the first step towards improvement. Like, it can be a false sense of progression when you like sometimes you might think like, hey, I understand the problem and think that fixes it, but it's only the first step. The next step is to find the will to really do something about it, and well, okay, maybe the next step is to figure out what to do about it and then find the will to do it. I'm not sure. They kind of go hand in hand. But yeah. Are you able to see the real image name on this one? Oh, right. It was borderline. Yeah, borderline. If you have borderline personality disorder, I'm very sorry. I hope you can find resources to help you with that, because that definitely makes things very difficult, but it's still manageable, you know? It's not something you can necessarily heal from, but you can manage it. And I really hope that you can. I hope you can find people with the resources to like help you with it, because it takes a lot of specialized knowledge. Dianella! Hi! Dianella! Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out.
What is the diameter of the sun?
Oh wow, that's an old one.
I don't think I can answer that.
So baby and shy, and now look at you. A big old trash gremlin, but a beautiful one. Everyone give some love to Dianella. She is working on her master's in psychology. Becoming a real counselor. Yeah.
Real boy?
Yeah, boy. So what was I saying? Recognition does not equal fixed. Recognition is the first step to do better. Working towards it is next, and that's the harder part that people do when they feel they're ready. Yeah, I ended up in that trap for a long time, and this scar is actually the turning point where, you know, the scar on my forehead is the turning point where I realized that no, just because I realized that I have an issue does not mean that everything, that I just need to get my shit together now, and because I'm good. It means that there's work to be done. Yeah.
So if you do have bipolar, which I assume is what you are alluding to, it is understandable that it feels like it's really hard to keep people around who are like really dear to you, but it feels like you are always like kind of stepping in the wrong landmines. And it is completely understandable if you feel like you are chasing the dates, chasing the people, and chasing the validation of it. And I really hope that you have people who are like willing to learn with you, because I have also found out you need people who are willing to let you do mistakes when you are struggling with mental health problems. Don't seek for like validation from them, of course, or don't keep them as like personal. I don't think you do, but just like in general to anybody, don't keep your friends as your personal therapists, and do be understanding when you misbehave, so to say. Borderline. Borderline. I lost my train of thought.
I mean, the two
Yeah.
do have some similarities in terms of black and white thinking and stuff. Although, actually no, bipolar is more like bouncing in phases between.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get this. They start with the like same letter, so my brain is like,
And borderline is more like, I think a different name for it is like emotionally unstable personality disorder or something like that.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah.
think.
But yeah.
Yeah, I hope you are in a good place and you have like supportive friends now.
Yeah. All right, and we got a new submission. Oh god. You do? That is good. I'm glad to hear that.
No, that's good.
And here's this one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, honestly, yes, absolutely, 100% agree. No notes.
That one kind of speaks for itself. Yeah, that's fear for the future on a grand scale.
I could not agree with it more.
Yeah. I guess. I guess the most important takeaway from this is just, there are some powerful actors who are standing in the way of policies that go against like global warming and stuff. But it's important not to get too discouraged about like there being like evil people in charge or something, and keep fighting for what change you can make. Like, take that fear and turn it into motivation to do something, like on whatever scale you can in terms of affecting policy and stuff. Like, even, no matter how powerful these powerful billionaires and whatnot are, like, they're still ultimately weaker than everyone else, if everyone else banded together. Also,
what these people want, they want you to be like hopeless. They want you to like kind of be like, oh no, it is over, we cannot do anything, it's destroyed. Many things in the world, like very big things, like something like ozone layers, and very small things, well, not small things, but like on grand scale of things, like homelessness, for example. It's not a small thing, I know, but compared to the ozone layer, okay. They can be, in time, they can be like repaired. They want people to get like lose their motivation to fight about it, because that enables them to like be assholes. So yes, I absolutely get this picture. This is something that is a lot in my mind, and I don't like to think about it a lot because it's such a freaking headache. But yes, it's not as hopeless, but it's really frustrating to live through it.
Yeah, it's also a big thing is that they want to write this narrative where everyone where it's everyone's responsibility to do something for the climate and stuff, as if like the small consumer people were the ones who are in control of it.
Yes.
And it's important to recognize that there is something to that. Like, it's important, like, you're gonna have, if we want to change this stuff for the future, we're gonna have to get comfortable with the idea that things are gonna get a little less comfortable for us. Like, we're gonna have to make some changes, but it's gonna have to be like on a like scale where, you know, it's about policies and stuff. But it's also, you know, it's also important not to get into the other extreme and just talk about like, yeah, it's only like these big, powerful, evil people who are responsible for this. Like, that's also not terribly helpful. Like, nuance is important there. Yeah. And that was that. All right, there's still mine. There's still my thing. Oh wait, I didn't actually read their comment yet.
Oh my god.
What to do? The corrupt billionaires and CEOs and politicians are destroying the world and not caring because they have enough money to survive and pay their way out of their crimes. I shaped the continents like a skull because we're gonna die if the people in power keep being selfish. Oh, I totally missed that. Wait, hang on.
Oh!
Right, that makes sense. Wait, hang on, let me bring it back up. The guy shrugging is my character Jeffrey Donovan, and he's the CEO of an advertising agency and very, very corrupt and selfish. I put blood on his hands and on his money that's in his pocket because the world's blood is on the hands of the ones with power and money. And I put a greenish-blue outline around him as like a shield of safety. Oh, because the rich are the only ones who can afford stuff like healthcare and to get on a spaceship to escape the Earth they burned down. Man, speaking of Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. It's just very, very apropos. Yeah, okay. My picture. Let me make it bigger.
That's what...
Yes. It is, in fact, what she said.
Want me to go about it?
Yes, please.
To me, it feels like really suffocating. Like the air is bad, and like it makes me think of like all those portrayals. Please don't take this personally. It's just the mental image I get. The hikikomoris, how they are portrayed in anime when they are like in their room all the time, and like when you step into the room, like the air is suffocating, the person is suffocating. It's just like really bad, like mentally. Like it does not mean like that the area actually is bad, but just that it has become a prison rather than a place to live. And like obviously the person on the ground is suffering, and the person on the like above them is trying to help, is trying to encourage them, but they also kind of seem a little scary. And because future getting up, taking the steps away, purifying the area around you is scary. So even those who are trying to help you, like therapy, it kind of makes me think of therapy. Like to get good results in therapy, you have to dive in things that scare you and you are like not wanting to think about, because those are the things that are hurting you the most.
So by it's been hours, my brain is lacking.
No worries.
But yeah, like it's what that feeling of like therapist trying to help you, and it's so scary to like meet your fears and like put them on the table and actually inspect them, but it is something you have to do to like step up and walk away. That is the feeling, the vibe I get.
Anyone in chat have any ideas? Otherwise, well, okay, so yeah, the suffocating thing and the hikikomori, like those are very interesting takes. Yeah.
The hikikomori is just because it's the vibe in anime. Like when you meet a hikikomori and they have been like only in the room, like you know that kind of like.
No, it's very fitting. I just kind of felt my way through this one. Like, I started with the colors, which are like very dreary and like kind of unsettling to me. Like the pain and fear and stuff always have these kind of colors to me.
Yes.
And it just kind of happened by accident, kind of, that hi there, Otis. I was about to come in with a lot of energy, but damn, this piece is heavy, much like the choking fog that suffuses it all. Unfortunately, we're about to end after this one. But hi, Otis. Yeah, like, right, kind of happened by accident, but like on the left side, there was this black left over behind the purple color, and it looked like the past is encroaching, like the darkness of the past is approaching from behind, and then from the like in front of you there's this menacing glow that is also very frightening, but behind you is just the void, and you have to get up, you have to keep going, and it's like kind of an expression of like how I'm feeling right now, is that like I'm scared to look at the numbers for like this video and everything, because like just before I got sick, like my numbers were going like really well, and then I got sick, and then, you know, the numbers probably aren't gonna be good again, and it's like and you know, there's that stranglehold of numbers that also is like, yeah,
it is something that a lot of artists, I hate saying content, I hate the word content, but I cannot figure out the better content makers. It is the easiest and one of the worst pitfalls is obsessing over the numbers.
Yeah.
Like, did this stream do well? Did I say the right thing? Oh no, somebody like defollowed me. What did I do wrong? This is not getting as much traction as last time, and stuff like that. And that will make you like really, it makes your content weirder, to be honest, because you are starting to like try to modify what you did to like somehow fix what happened. When a lot of times it's just like people just happen to be there, or more people just happen to be busy that day, stars aligned, butterfly fathered. It's all up to like nonsense. So as long as you just keep doing what you are doing, as long as you are seeing some growth, you will continue seeing that growth as long as you keep doing. And like, if you get scared of people leaving because you suddenly did the wrong thing, then you stop doing the things you did that gathered people here. And that will kind of like start a spiral. Also, it's really, really mentally taxing.
Yeah, the pressure makes me just kind of want to curl up in a ball and just go back to, the void, like back when life was easy, when it was just suffering, but it was easy. It was the suffering that I know. It was just kind of like boredom all the time, being alone all the time. And it's just like, okay, yeah.
Comfortable but hurting past.
And then, but yeah, it's as I said, you have to live in the moment. You can't, you can let the past and your thoughts about the future inform your decisions, but you have to live in the moment and just do the things you do because you want to do them. Because otherwise, you're just going to be suffocated and just pressed down into the ground.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to you all.
And yeah, I'll just try to not let it get to me. Just acknowledge it and move on, and just try to heal and, be ready to gain momentum again when I have my debut and everything on the 24th of April. So less than 3 weeks.
I would personally suggest when you are in the headspace where you are nervous about it, don't look at the analytics. Just don't look at them. When you are feeling actually good and comfortable, then you can look at them. Because then you are in the mindset of dealing whatever you see and not reacting with emotions.
I mean, sometimes it's actually, I don't know, sometimes I'm really nervous because I think, for example, sometimes, I rate out and it's 8 people or something, and I think that, my numbers were really low, but then it turns out that it just really dipped at the end, and it was average 16 or something most of the time. So
you are looking at the numbers, Teo.
Yeah.
What did I just say?
But it's
repeat after me. We don't care only about numbers.
Yeah.
Repeat it.
We don't care about numbers.
There you go.
It's it's that thing about wanting to make a living doing this, because I have to tell the job center that that this is plausible, and I have within 2 weeks I have an appointment there, and I'm gonna have to tell them how it's going. It's
And you can tell that it's going well. You have people who keep coming back to your stream. You have people who really enjoy your content. And when you have people who really enjoy your content, they are people who are willing to share your content to their friends. And sharing content with your friends, I'm repeating that so much, I'm gonna stop using the word content. Liking your streams and what you do, they are gonna share it with their friends, and that is the best way of growth. No streamer, aside from those who join agencies, which gives their own set of problems, they are the only ones who get explosion of following and reputation and whatever. But when you are indie, just having people who are willing to come back to your streams, they are here to see you. They are here because they enjoy what you do. So clearly you are doing something correct.
True. Thank you, everyone. And thank you. Okay. Well then, let's finish up here, because, yeah, we're all getting very tired.
It's been many hours.
Yeah, and this is very draining. So yeah, let's find someone to raid.
Making me concentrate in one thing. I cannot believe this.
I chugged 3 Monster Energy, each worth around 180 milligram of caffeine, and all of it is sitting at once. I don't have any water. Okay. What do you mean you don't have any water? Don't you have a tap nearby?
Are they American?
Are you like outside? I guess that would explain that. Also,
yeah.
please don't chuck 3 monster energies. That is ill-advised. You got tap. Okay, please go to the tap and just fill yourself up.
Who got a kidney stone and it almost ended my life.
Oh God.
Please drink water.
Yes.
I have never puked out of pain before. Okay, once before, but out of a headache, but that's different. 2 times I puked out of the pain, and none as like I puked for 24 hours.
Oh God.
You're gonna be fine. I didn't expect to get a kidney stone either.
Okay, who do we raid? Is there anyone you would like to raid?
What is it? Why is my friend not online? What the heck? Freaking traitor!
How dare they?
I know, right? They would have been perfect, but they are not here because I don't know. I guess they are feeling sick. No, not really. No.
Still got one more monster energy. We'll keep that for another time.
No.
Okay, I think I have someone. We have just Jackie. She is... I don't remember. I think she is a nurse at a psychiatric clinic. And she's raided us a couple of times. And it's been a while. She's playing We Were Here Forever. I saw your suggestion, Connie. I was just asking Villa because like she's, my co-streamer today, so I wanted to extend that to her, but yeah.
They would have had a perfect succession, but yes, he's sick today.
Oh, no worries, Connie. Okay. Yeah, let's say hi to Jackie. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for being here and joining us, and big, huge shout out to Villa, who has become such an important part of this community already.
Boys to be.
By doing endless she-said jokes.
Can I boner mid-air? I'd say so you can. I think you can boner anywhere.
Yeah.
See, I am very good at biology and stuff.
I have no idea what I'm speaking here, but I assume it's something very important. Is this the boner one?
Yes.
Villa has cracked the code. Yay!
Please follow me on my socials, and I would love to have you on Discord if you aren't there already. We have regular game nights, and you can see when I get online and when I post my schedules, and you get the times for the schedules automatically converted and stuff. So that's neat. Bye-bye. Here's the raid message. I still haven't established one that works for the non-subs. If you don't have the emotes, you can unlock them with 100 points or just replace them with whatever. And yeah. Let's do the raid. Raid just Jackie. Hopefully, if I manage to get some good rest, we'll be able to get regular streams again next week. I'll try and do that, I felt like I was getting better, but then I kinda had a terrible night, because it turns out that when you use sleeping pills several nights in a row, you kinda grow dependent on them to sleep properly. I think that's probably what happened. And Yeah.
Take care, drink something warm, and touch grass.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Pets. Everyone, I hope you can live in the moment, not be afraid of the future. You are safe right now. You're safe and you are loved.
And things have tendency to work out in the end.
Yeah.
In one way or another.
It ain't over till it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.